Okay, so I hope you guys can hear me. I've been having trouble sleeping for a couple days now. I'm about to get into why that is in a minute. Anyway, I'm just gonna get my face on for the day because if I don't, I won't have time to do it. Um, but I wanted to talk about something that's been really bothering me as of late, and I typically, let's see, how do I put this? I would keep it to myself, but it's getting to the point where I can't anymore. And if this video helps somebody, then cool, you know. And if it doesn't, then that's fine too. Like, I'm just here to be fucking honest, real. Oh, so by the way, I'm using this primer. Um, I used it like not too long ago. Because I'm running out of my primers and stuff. And now I'm going into like my old primer that I have. And yeah, it worked pretty good when I used it last time. So I've got a lot of footage I have to upload for you guys as well. Um, but that's gonna come. I don't know when that's gonna come because I have to edit it and put it together and all that stuff. But let me open this up before I be. Oh, it's open. Okay. Mm, yeah. Well, it's. I've been up since 4:45, and it's 6:30. So yeah. Hi, Dor. How are you? Welcome. Welcome. Did you go live yesterday by chance? Because I set my reminder and I didn't get one. Did we last minute decide not to do it? Or did I just miss it altogether? Which is possible. Um, but I want to start off by saying this is in no way an attacking, a dragging, um, a me try to be mean to somebody. Oh, hey, too. How are ya? Welcome. I'm so tired, you guys. Like, I'm doing very well. And you? No, I go live Friday. Oh, I probably didn't. I'm okay. If I just see someone's going live or just hit notify me, I probably didn't even. I just assumed it was yesterday. My bad. Aw, cool. Thank you. So then you probably know what I'm going to say or have an idea. Um, I just have to keep reiterating that this is not a drag. This is not um that's the furthest thing from what this is. Okay. I don't even know where to begin. All right, so a friend of mine on here. Okay, I'm debating on whether I even should say her name, but you guys will know who I'm talking about anyway. Even if I don't say her name, I think it's going to be pretty apparent who I'm talking about. Um, but it's our girl Stacy, and boy, I want to say the past couple months, I've watched Stacy get drunk and belligerent, um, fight with her girlfriend. Cops were called, Um, I've watched her get drunk and cry. I've watched her get drunk and try to intermingle with people that honestly don't really care for her. And I'm starting to see why. It's almost like a Trisha situation, to be honest. It's like Trisha all over again. Which sucks because I don't want that to be the case. I'm being real with you. I don't want that to be the case at all. Because I stepped away. Okay. I want Stacy to do better and I want her to get help. And so the night before last, I guess something went down where I don't really know the exact details, but they were trying to get her on panel, or they were trying or they're messing with her, like saying, "Come over here, you're not blocked," or whatever. I never thought of that comparison, but you're right. Well, that's why I think Trisha has BPD. I think she's undiagnosed though with BPD. I mean, I'm not a doctor. Okay. I'm just going off of, because I never knew what BPD was until I met Stacy. And Stacy, this is in no way a bashing stream. I want to keep reiterating that because it's not. This is coming from my heart. So the night before last, I was sleeping. She DM'd me, or sorry, texted me. Like, this is why I'm going to kill myself. And I'm like, what? You know, and I didn't see it. I was sleeping. I wake up around 5, you know, roughly every morning. And I saw it around 5. And I noticed it was around 8 o'clock when she sent that. So I immediately start hitting her back like, dude, yo, like, stop interacting with these people. What are you doing? Like, you know, I notice every time drinking's involved, you know, you fall for the same old trolls and the same old shit. And you do this time and time again. It's like a pattern that doesn't end. Yeah, it was awful. Okay, she did not get back to me until I believe it was 3 p.m. my time and 5 p.m. her time. So that's almost 24 hours after she sent that. So you could imagine my fear, right? Sorry, me and my daughter and my son are both, like, I don't know if it's just allergies or what the deal is, but we're hacking up some gnarly shit. And I'm willing to bet it's allergies. She's watching her shows upstairs. Buddy's still asleep, and this is why I have time to do this. I might cough a couple times. I'm sorry. It's just the name of the game. I don't know what it is, allergies or sickness. Either way. Allergies affect me and my daughter really bad because we have asthma. So I apologize if you hear us hacking. But so I was left thinking, mind you, this isn't the first time that I've gotten messages like this from her. And yeah. And she finally got back with me, okay, almost 24 hours later, all right, saying, no, I'm not okay, but I'm alive, you know. It's like, couldn't you have just said that, like, earlier in the day when I was, like, worried? Like, couldn't you have said that, like, you know what I mean? Like, couldn't that have been said? Like, I just woke up. Like, you did not just wake up at, like, 5 p.m., dude. Like, it doesn't matter what time you fell asleep. You did not. That's not true. But that's what she's saying. So, I don't know a single motherfucker that sleeps until 5 p.m., okay? Even if you are drunk. That's kind of the feeling I got, too, of a kind, which I don't want to, I mean, even though someone shows themselves to me 100 times, I'm going to still, I know this is my downfall. This is my downfall. I'm going to still give them the benefit of the doubt. Still. Oh, she does? Okay. See, that could be true. She very well could have, but I just thought that was kind of late. I'm like, fuck, like, I don't understand how one could sleep till 5. Like, I mean, I deal with a lot of stuff, and I could never do that. Yes, Doror, thank you. I love that's well put. But here, see, this is the thing though. I don't want her to try to use this like as, oh my gosh, you're against me. Because whenever I try to like help her or express like how she hurt me or like, you know, it turns into like, oh my gosh, you're aligning with the haters. And it's like, no, I'm genuinely hurt right now. I don't have time to sit and worry about somebody for 24 fucking hours while I'm taking care of my kids, while I'm making breakfast, lunch, and dinner, cleaning my home, you know, the whole nine. Like, I just don't have the wherewithal to sit there and ponder, is she dead? I was talking to a couple of my mods, and they talked me down. They're like, she's not. And I'm like, well, no. Oh, good morning, Embry. I'm just so tired, man. Like, I can't, like, I want her to get help. And I told her, you need to stop drinking, dude. Every single time shit goes down, it's because you've been drinking. Every time. And I know I'm not supposed to tell anybody they're a fucking alcoholic, but guess what, dude? She's a fucking alcoholic, man. And I'm tired. I can't. I'm absolutely here for her, okay? If she wants to get better, if she wants to get help, I'm 100% here for her. I didn't take her wrench, or I didn't, I'm not trying to like not be her friend, but I'm slowly removing myself from her, like, emotionally, if that makes sense. Thank you, Embry, for the super chat. That really helps. I appreciate you. And I'm sorry that this is kind of like a downtrodden stream, but it is what it is. Yeah, she deflects a lot. Like, personally, I think they both have a problem, but that's just me, with drinking. Because I know that, well, I can't say that. Never mind. They do both have a problem with drinking. It's not just, Janice. It's both of them. And one thing that really pissed me off was I was sick of hearing her bitch about Janice's drinking, right? I said, go to Al-Anon, dude. Go to Al-Anon, right? But she's familiar with Al-Anon. She found a meeting, and she went on there, and I was really proud of her, dude. I was like, fuck yeah, dude. Like, right on. Like, you're doing it. You're doing the deal. Right on. A lot of people go into Al-Anon, they end up in AA, by the way. I'm just gonna throw that out there. But she posted, I'm going to a meeting, and I'm like, what? You're making everyone think you're gonna go to AA or something. Like, that's what it sounded like. And I don't like that kind of shit. Like, I don't like people like I don't know if that was her intention. I don't know if that was her, I don't know what the fuck that was. But typically, when you post, I'm going to a meeting, people are going to make the assumption, oh, especially if you've had problems with drinking in the past, she's going to go to AA, right? And that wasn't the case. Oh, yeah, I'm talking about Stacy. She literally let me think she killed herself for 24 fucking hours, dude. Basically. Yeah, no, she was going to go to Al-Anon because she was talking to me. She was talking to me about Janice. Janice is drunk. Janice. Like, okay, dude, go to fucking Al-Anon. That's what it's there for. Like, you know. And I was proud of her. She made one, but she posted like, I'm going to a meeting, and I'm like, that is very contradictory. You should say, I'm going to an Al-Anon meeting. No, she made me think she fucking killed herself about down near 24 fucking hours, dude. I'm tired. I'm wore out. And I can't deal with this shit no more. Okay? You either go get yourself some fucking help or stop. Yeah, I know. And I know how about a lot of people feel about her, but I don't ever use that as how I'm gonna feel about somebody. People can tell me till they're blue in the fucking face about a person, and I'm gonna be like, nah, dude, until I have a personal experience with that person in regards to what you're referring to, I'm gonna think my own way about that person. I've never once ever judged a person upon what other people's thoughts were about him or like their experiences. I don't do that. I never will either. She's not your problem, but I know how you feel though. No, I know she's not my problem. I know. But I had a couple of my mods telling me, like, she didn't kill herself. Like, I'm like, yeah, but the thing about it is she could get back to me and be like, hey, like, I'm okay. You know, that was the thing I think that pissed me off the most, more or less, I think, because I had a feeling in my gut she didn't, and like everybody else is telling me, she didn't. You know what I mean? And so I'm like, yeah, but like still, it's the matter of the fact that you're gonna let me think you did. For how long? That's what bothers me. And see, I'm trying not to get mad. I'm trying to stay calm. I'm trying to be respectful. I'm trying everything in my power to not bash somebody or not put somebody down. I'm just simply telling you my experience as of a couple nights ago. She needs to get back to her BBD treatment. I know. And you again, like these posts that I've been making, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. Hey Metro. They've been in reference to her. Cat's out the bag, dude. And I'm tired. You know, I understand what it's like to have a drinking problem. I understand what it's like to have chaos in my life all the time. I understand that. That's why I thank God every day that I'm sober and that I don't have to fucking make an ass of myself on here, because I absolutely would. 100%, dude. I would be. And I'm glad that I'm sober and that's not happening. So just own up to the fact that you did not get back with me because you wanted me to worry. Like, be real about it, dude. You didn't sleep till 5. Granted, someone in here just said you do, so maybe that's true. But I feel like you just straight up didn't contact me. Like, you saw my text messages and you took it upon yourself not to respond. And that kind of shit pisses me off, dude. And then she's giving me shit about Two of a Kind. And I'm like, aren't you like friends with this dude that threatened my life and is friends with people who called CPS on me? Like, I don't give you shit about him. If he's there, I just don't go in the chat. It's really not that hard. I don't give you shit about that. Whatever. You seem to like his company. You like all trolls' company. But it gets to a point where I can't support that behavior, okay? My emails, my DMs, my comment sections were blown the fuck up. How can you support this? How can you? And honestly, that type of shit doesn't really bother me. That type of shit, I don't give a fuck. Most of them are trolls anyway. But what bothers me is when I have a friend that's fucking letting their life just fucking turn to shit by their own doing. That bothers me. People need to stop with these expectations on each other. We're fucking YouTube. Yeah. She's giving me shit about Two of a Kind. And I'm like, the fuck, dude? Like, you have one of my oldest, biggest trolls of all time in your chat on a regular basis that threatened my life. Okay? And that's friends with people that called CPS. And I'm not saying shit. I'm not saying a single fucking thing, dude. Not a single fucking thing. And you're gonna try to guilt me about Two of a Kind? That's how I felt. I felt like you were trying to be like, look what she's doing and look what she said. As a matter of fact, she tried to be your friend, which is bizarre, but pretty cool because she respects me enough. And I thought that was nice of her. Baby girl? So that's how you do your makeup. Yeah. Like, we don't have to like the fucking same people, Em. That's neither here nor there. It doesn't, I mean, unless, like, well, there's one, just one, um, exception to that rule. And that's for legal reasons. But, like, you know what I mean? You could still be here. Like, you can still kick it or whatever. But, like, you're not going to be a mod. And no offense if you were a past mod of that person. I'm not going to mod you up. No, I mean, it's not that I think that you're bad or anything. It's just, I don't, you know, I just, no, it's okay. It doesn't mean I hate you. It doesn't mean I disrespect you. It doesn't mean I think, you know, it just means I don't know. Someone that's been that close to somebody else for that long, it's just all right. It's all right. You know what I mean? Like, I no disrespect at all. But, Winona? What are you doing? Okay. You're listening by the door. You're not supposed to listen.
I love you, Mama.
Okay. I love you more. I'll be right up. I'm just going to finish my makeup, okay?
Okay.
Drama Rehab Rewind. I can't talk. Drama Rehab Rewind. I have no idea who you are now. I did a video a year ago addressing Stacy out of care. She, of course, took it as negative. Yeah, and then I remember she thought you were talking to me. About her, and you weren't. Like, people are putting ideas in your head. I'm like, no. This is like what you're doing to me. Like, this has nothing to do with anybody else at all. Zero. I think she's gonna have to miss another day of school. It's a little different in public school too. I don't think she can miss so many days. I don't freaking know. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure she still thinks that, you know. But I forgave her about. I think I've forgiven her about some stuff a couple times. And this is the third time that I'm gonna be like, listen, even though you made me worry about you for 24 fucking hours. Okay, sorry, no, 22. Like, get your shit together, girl. Go to a fucking meeting, man. I can't sit here and watch this anymore. Like, I can't watch it anymore. It's sad and it fucking sucks and I hate it. I can't. It's unhealthy, actually, for me to continuously support behavior that I can't, you know what I mean? I can't do it. Like, let's be real. Um, if you were doing stuff to better your life and you were, you know, you know, then yeah, I'll support that 100%. 1,000%. Yeah, I always got stuff going on, Lucy, and when do I not? I'm so tired of it though. And the thing is like, I got a family, I got a new job, like I got so much stuff going on, and I don't need to be, oh, drama rehab rewind. Thank you. That really does help me. Yeah, well, none of us are perfect either. I'm the furthest thing from perfect. There was a troll's like, why do you attach yourself to all these freaking people that are so negative and weird and toxic and shit? And I was thinking about that for a minute because I was like, wait a second, hold on. You know, people have toxic traits. We're human, okay? It's okay to be human. It's okay to fuck up, okay? But the problem that I'm finding with this person is that they don't learn from their fuck ups. They just keep doing the same fucking thing over and over and over and over and over and over. And it's like, it reminds me of Trisha. Like, that's the only thing I can compare it to on here is Trisha. That's it. I can't compare it to anybody else, you know? Although that person was referring to like another person, which I do watch on here. But I don't see her doing her same toxic traits. I think she's changed. I have so many fucking flaws. I probably shouldn't even be talking about this. That's a flaw in myself. But at the same time, though, she's the type of person that if you're just texting her, hey, go get help, or hey, da da da, please, I'm worried. Please, if I didn't care about you, I wouldn't say these things. It's just kind of like, pfft. But if I'm here on YouTube saying, yo, dude, Stacy, get help, like maybe that will be like, click, you know. It's not okay. Like, what would you do if I texted you one night, and you were sleeping, hey, I'm gonna unalive myself over some of the people you have in your chat because they're picking on me, and I didn't get back to you till like 22 hours later. Like, what? I have a feeling you'd probably go live and be like, is Nikki Rev okay? Like that's what I think you would do. I didn't do that though. Because she never has to face any consequences. I think it's alcohol. To be honest with you, I think people with BPD and bipolar and all that shit should not drink. Like, and this is just from my personal experience that because with my mental health issues, I can't drink. Okay. There's meds that I actually physically need to be on that I can't drink on. You know what I mean? For my mental health. And I think a lot of alcoholics are some of the most brilliant, funny, cool, silly people you'll ever meet, but you'll never know that about them until they fucking realize, oh, wait, I'm pissing my life away, Some I think are a little bit better at handling their shit than others. But if you are a true alcoholic, it will only lead you down to either prison, sanitariums, or death. If you're a true blue alcoholic, I believe that firmly. Here comes my cat to come knock down my tripod. Please don't, dude. Oh my god, bro! Like, you gotta do this every time. Take these off. He's gonna knock it down. And people are like, how can you watch Katie? She drinks all the time. And like, you know what though? Like, I don't see cops coming to her house. I don't see her getting physically violent with people. I don't see her going into fucking trolls chats and fucking being weird and shit. Like, you know? Like, there's a huge difference between that and what I'm seeing with Stacy. I'm not saying that Katie doesn't have a drinking problem. And, but at the same time, she's changed a lot. Like, her channel used to be nothing but, like, freaking YouTube, just dumb shit, like, talking about cancer scammers and all kinds of stupid shit, about a bunch of the fucking loser asses that, like, I don't give a fuck what they're doing, to be honest with you. But she's changed that. Like, she's not even talking about anybody from YouTube, like, ever. She talks about her own shit, like, what she's got going on. And to me, that's entertaining. Like, I like that. But Stacy, on the other hand, she can't, like, that switch isn't, like, it's not, you know, again, BPD is most so fascinating to me because I mean, the little bit I do know about it is from her. And it's insane. She needs to go get help. This is my plea to her to please go get help. Like, please, I can't continue our friendship the way it is. If you're not going to go get help for yourself. I can't do it. You know, um, I'm not going to support you drinking yourself to fucking oblivion and acting a fool all the time on the internet. It shows bad on me, which you guys know I don't care about that. But I mean, look at me. Here I am. But it shows bad on you. Like, stop doing that to yourself. It just doesn't, it's not cute. It's not funny. It's embarrassing as fuck. Stop. And it's the drinking. I do believe that it's fueled by the drinking. Like, I don't think she'd be doing this shit if she was sober. That's just me. It's depressing as fuck. Oh, there's so many people talking. I'm sorry. I couldn't see you. She's white knuckling it, yeah. She offered her services and my friendship. She spit in my face. What? Her moving was a huge mistake. Stacy needs to be around familiar things, family. Huh. That's interesting. I noticed it got worse since she moved. Hi, Myriad. Married? It was so hard to be nice. She's a different person in here than she is on her channel. Yeah, that's true. Okay, y'all, off to work. Thank you, Drama Rehab, for being here. Katie's kitty. Yeah. Like, I don't, like, again, but I don't see her getting into physical fights with whomever, like, I don't, you know what I mean? If she did, I'd be like, oh, like, I don't want to support that. Like, I'd be like, go get, you know, oh, bye, Metro. So that's Chris, Drama Rehab's Chris, whoever that is. Have a great day. I think I'm subscribed to Drama Rehab because they added me on Instagram. BPD is torture. Dealt with in my younger years, and when my husband died, it triggered it. You need help, support. You can get better. Yeah. Or addict. Is this with an addictive? Yeah, exactly, Lucian. Alcohol is the devil. She's a vampire. She will suck the life out of you. Yeah, if you allow it, absolutely. I believe that. That's why they call them spirits. Because you allow evil spirits to enter your body when you're under the influence. 100%. 100%. I believe that. Like a regular drinker, the second they start to feel that little warm, tipsy feeling, they hurry and eat a cracker or some shit. People don't like to feel the loss of control. Okay, normal people. Let's just say that. Normal person does not like to feel the loss of control. Alcoholics, on the other hand, love it. So, I'm just. Wait, what? Stacy once sent me a video of her drunk mother to show me what she was dealing with. Now she's become. Yes. Yes. And you know what, though? That's really fucking sad. See, and I don't like that either, too. I don't like that. True. No one doesn't need to get physical to have an addictive problem. I mean, I know that. I'm just saying, like, the shit that I've just seen in the past couple months, dude. This is not even like over the course of years. This has just been like the past 60 days. And I can't sit around and be an alcoholic in recovery and be like, yeah, go support this person, you know? You know what I mean? I have to call them out. And I do. I call her out. People don't know what our DMs are. People don't know what we talk about. I have a bunch of people saying, how can you co-sign her shit? I'm like, I'm not fucking co-signing her shit. If you only fucking knew, dude. Like, if you only knew, you'd shut up. You would shut up. Um, but I am no means trying to be like, listen, I don't want you around. Fuck off. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, go get help. Okay? It's not cool to make your friends worry about you and then, oh, I'm fine, but I'm not. Like, you could have said that 8 hours prior to saying that. Like, have a good day, you two. Yep, I'm trying. I'm really trying here. I'm not trying to, I'm not picking sides. I'm not, being weird and like becoming a hater or anything like that. Like, um, granted, she's done quite enough to me to where I could fucking do that. But again, my program does not allow me to be that person, unfortunately, because I would have so much fucking fun. No, I'm just kidding. No, that's not right. See, if you're honestly working a program, you can't be acting like that, dude. Yeah, and I don't get it anymore. And recently, I've just been very busy. I'm tired. Yeah, you don't have to have a DUI to be an alcoholic. You don't have to get physical to be an alcoholic. I mean, if your life is, if these negative instances keep happening while you're drinking, you know what I mean? Like, put two and two together. Get rid of the common denominator. But plus, she needs to take care of her BBT too. And she's not doing that. I guess her therapist said something like, you don't need me now. She got a new therapist, which really sucks. And that kind of sent her through a tailspin as well. So she needs to tell them, no, I do need therapy. You need to stick up for yourself. You have to work hard for yourself. You have to want to get better. Because if you're happy with just the way shit is now, like possibly killing yourself over fucking YouTube shit, like, then yeah, if you can't quit drinking and help your BPD and get well, then yeah, I would log off. Absolutely. If anything on here made me want to unalive myself, I wouldn't be on here. I just wouldn't. And I've been through some fucking harsh shit on here. I've been through hell and back on here. You guys know if you've been watching me. And I just wouldn't be on here. Like if I wanted to unalive myself over stupid shit. No, real life isn't stupid, by the way. But you know, people go in real life on you. Unfortunately, that's just the name of the game now. The rules have changed. And that's what people do. So, um, But this stream was mainly for Stacy, and it was mainly just to say, please go get fucking help, because I've exhausted all of my I don't know how to say this. Oh boy. Self-care means a lot of fucking hard work. That's what self-care is. Self-care is do the exact opposite of what your toxic self wants to fucking do. That's self-care. Self-care is fucking hard. Self-care is meetings every week, fucking therapy every fucking week, fucking church every fucking week, fucking, whatever it takes, dude. Get your meds right. Talk to your doctors. Fucking, that's self-care. It's hard. And it's almost like a full-time fucking job. Okay? And it's not easy. If everybody, you know, it's not. It's hard. And none of us are perfect. I'm just saying, I'm not going to go through it anymore, dude. Like if you go genuinely get help and I see a change and I see you're improving, and I said this with Trisha too. Like if I see she's improving and I see there's change, I'll be back. And I haven't seen anything. I've seen the same old fucking shit. And I don't like that. It just makes me feel icky. It makes me feel like, I don't want to be a part of it. And I don't have to be a part of something I don't support. Period. Friend or foe, it don't matter. Opinions, although appreciated, are their opinions. Yeah, when they start to dictate to you about what you should do and how you should handle it, tell them that you're going to take care of it. You're right, Nikki. Thank you, Sandy. So you think she's trying to work more hours rather than get help? Too? Like, I don't know. She needs to go get help, dude. Like, however that looks, like, she needs to go do that, okay? I'm not gonna openly be a supporter of yours if you can't help yourself. I've tried helping you. Oh my God. I don't even know how many years I've tried helping you and being a good friend to you and sticking by your side. And this is me still sticking by your side. Still. After you made me possibly think you killed yourself for almost 24 hours. Still. I'm still here asking you, please get help. Please. Please. I said, get help for your drinking. She's like, I'm not saying you're wrong. You're also not saying I'm right. So what does that mean? You're going to switch from Fireball to beer? God, Jesus. Open that fucking big book, dude. Like, you need it more than anybody on this platform. And it's really obvious. Like, just fucking get immersed in it. You'll find your life's a lot better. It's easy. It's really, I know it sounds really hard at first. It's not hard. It's really easy. But I can't openly support that behavior and her continuous, I can't do it no more. So I hope she sees this and I hope she's like, wow, like honestly, I fucked up. I'm going to go find a meeting. and I'm going to go to it before work or what after work or whatever the fuck it is. I'm going to talk to my doctors, let them know that I can't just fucking not be on therapy because I have BPD. I need therapy. Go tell your therapist that you were going to unalive yourself the other night. I'm sure they'll think, oh shit, you need to be on therapy. Yeah, I agree, Lucy. And the thing is, though, is when people are fucking up like that, they're hurting far more than. This is what I have to remind myself. Is like when I was drinking and wanted to kill myself and stupid shit like that, I was hurting, dude. I wasn't happy. I was a miserable fucking sack of shit, and that's what I remind myself, and that's what keeps me from getting angry. That's what keeps me from fucking blowing up and being like, you stupid. You know what I mean? Like, I have to remember, like, being that down, being that fucked up, and thinking I didn't have a problem. You know what I mean? It's a miserable place to be. Very miserable. So that's the main reason why I stay cordial, kind, respectful, even though I don't feel like I am receiving that back. Just because I don't receive it doesn't mean I have to go act a fool or be an asshole. You know what I mean? But I just see a lot of self-seeking behavior. And hey, we'll get rid of that shit real quick for you. Really quickly. That's why most people don't like it. It's great. It's really good. But anyway, I ended up sharing part of my testimony with AA, and that really wasn't kind of my point. I was just going to talk about the situation at hand and how I want her to get help. To the kind, I don't doubt that, I believe that. It's 20 Xanax. Well, I never tried Xanax, but I think if you have like certain mental issues, though, like there are some medications that can help you. I don't know. As long as if it's used appropriately, like you're not using it to escape, or you're not using it to not feel yourself, you're not using it to not feel. If you're using it as to help you just be normal, like for example, lithium, that helps me be normal. And most people would fucking pass out on lithium, dude. Like most people, like, makes them go crazy. It does the opposite to them because they're not bipolar. And so I'm an advocate for medication to a degree, because medication literally saved my life. And I was white knuckling it for a very long time in my sobriety because everyone was so against medication. And I still think Matt's probably more in my meetings, but I'm not on Suboxone, so I don't know. I have to look it up and see if Matt would be a good fit for me or not. But anyway, I'm tired. And I hope that you get the help you need, Stacy. I really do. I really, really do. I was going to make this about myself. Typical alcoholic. But I decided not even to speak on the shit that I'm really upset about, because there's some stuff that I could say right now, If she reaches out, I'll tell her. That really pissed me off. But I'm not gonna go there. Do you really? Yeah, I like it too, actually, and I haven't brushed it yet. Huh. I didn't know that. Well, I know she has fibro, and I know that fibro can really limit what you can do. Um, that's probably why she does have partial, you know? But it's neither here nor there. She needs to take care of her fucking self, man. She's not taking care of herself at all. She's just drinking and waiting for exception, like waiting to be accepted by others that don't like her. Like, what? Like, what about everyone that does accept you for who you are? You know what I mean? It's like you're making no sense. Like, you're doing exactly what Trisha does. It's fucking weird. Or at least what she used to do. I haven't watched her in a while, so I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe by the grace of God, some shit's gone down and I don't know. You know what I mean? Who knows? But I don't know. I wish her the best. But nonetheless, you know what I mean? I don't want to see her drink herself to death either. But you can't change people. People have to change themselves. And I've learned that, you know. So I've given you my 2 cents. Hope to God you listen to it. And if you don't, then have fun having more drunken streams, looking for approval of your biggest haters, and more cop calls to your house. Have fun with that. Let me know how it works out. Crazy. Okay. I was doing my makeup to drop off my daughter to go to school. She needs to take her cough medicine. She's been sick now for 5 days. But I think it's allergies. And I think that it has a lot to do with her asthma. Huh, I like that. Lucian. DBT. Yeah. I actually like DBT. Maybe I have BPD. If I get, no, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's bipolar, what I have. I'm almost 100% sure. But I think my mom has BPD. That's just me. I don't know. Again, I'm not a doctor, but from what I've learned about it, yeah, like those types of therapies, you need to constantly be immersed in them. Like, no, it's like AA, it's the same difference, which, you need both, in my opinion. But like, you need to constantly immerse yourself in the program, as annoying as that is. Sometimes I do have to take a break though. Like, I'll take a month or two off and then I'll go back. But I mean, you need to constantly be in contact with another alcoholic, constantly, it's every day. Like, you can't just be like, "Oh, I'm okay now." And then, because it'll just be the same old song and dance. It's never gonna fucking change. So, and like, same with people with mental health issues like myself. I have to have therapy every other week at least. Same with AA, every other week at least. Like I have to, because if I don't, I start to change and those thoughts come into my head. Like it's just, it's dangerous. It's dangerous to fuck with, yourself like that. It's not cool. And if I'm sitting here trying to be my best person and trying to live my best life and trying to do everything in my power to ignore my fucking haters every single fucking day, why do I have to be immersed in yours? Like, it don't make sense. It just does not make sense. So, all I'm going to do is pray on it. Yeah, mood stabilizer. Yeah, yeah, that's possible. Yeah, it needs to be managed. It's just like bipolar does. It's like it has to be and I have to change my meds up all the time. Like I'm quitting. I'm in the process of quitting a couple of my meds, but they're like you can't just quit them. Like you have to kind of taper off because they stopped working. And especially as an addict, like I refuse to up any of my medications. Um, unless I was already on a very small dose, and then I up it a little. But if that doesn't work, I quit it. Like I don't just quit them. With my doctor, we slowly wean off and then we turn to something else. Or maybe not. Maybe that's all I needed. I just needed it for this from here to here. It's a constant battle. It's constant. It's ridiculous how much you have to be immersed in your mental health as well as physical, as well as spiritual, all the shit. you just and it's hard. It's not easy, dude. And if I didn't have kids, you know, and I say this every time, they're my saving grace. They are. They're the reason why I'm alive today. People don't like a level playing field. They like to look down on others, not straight at or up at. Yeah. Rooms, yep. It's a level playing field. I love that. I love that. That's so true. That is so true. I never thought of it like that before, nor have I ever heard that. Hmm. I'm way behind. I'm so sorry. Here I am just talking. Okay, if you've been on Xanax for years. Oh yeah. No, those kinds of medications like Xanax, clonazepam, I don't think they're meant for like long-term use. I think they're just to get you out of like a bad time, like whether it's a year or two or a month or two. It's there to get you out of something. You know what I mean? You're not meant to be like on it forever. I don't think. That's just me though. There's some people that are and it works well for them and that's great. Like whatever works for you, cool. But for me as an addict, alcoholic, I can't keep upping my medication. Like that's doesn't make any sense. Like that's goes counter to what. And even if I am using it appropriately, like for example, my clonazepam stopped working a while back, and I've been weaning off that one and I'm on such a small dose. I'm on zero, I'm on half a day and half at night, but now I'm on a quarter a day, quarter at night. So I'm on half now. But that one stopped working, but I needed it though to get through my mind, whatever, my anxiety. I was having panic attacks every single night. And it would keep me up all night. I felt like I was dying. But finally, like I'm not I don't feel that way no more. Like I'm okay, my anxiety levels checked a little bit. And so I'm weaning off and yeah, it's just again, it's trial and error. It's do what works, stop what doesn't. Like I know. I know I'm not I don't I'm not a I can't talk, dude. Lucy, and I know I'm not trying to necessarily fix anybody. I'm trying to help somebody. You know what I mean? I know I can't fix people. I learned that a long time ago. I learned that with my life experience. I know that I can't fix people. But I can help. I can try to help. Um, that's all I can do. Really? Two? I don't know. You're allergic to Xanax? I'm allergic to Zoloft. Gotta go. Crazy blonde biatch is here. You guys, how far behind am I? Good morning, Nikki and Chatters. Just wanted to stop and say, oh, I love you. Thank you. That helps me. Thank you. She's trying to have a secret relationship with obvious trolls. Yeah, see, that's, again, the over sexual, I feel like, again, that's very BPD. Like, that's why I swear Trisha has it. Like, I mean, I hate to like be a doctor on here and be like, BPD, because I don't fucking know and I'm not her doctor. But I just think that there's a lot of similarities there. Yeah, I would love if people would just take what's suggested. DBT, yeah. Honestly, Embry, DBT, um, the last couple times she was reading out of her thing, her booklet a while back, like I was like, wow, this is really helpful, like for me. And I have bipolar, like, and I liked it. It's life skills, yeah. Hello, professional paranormal research, Cannerman 73. Good friends get boundaries and limitations so that you stand and what the expectations are. Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm not giving her, I'm not giving anybody a pass. If I was, I wouldn't be live right now. Invasive thoughts are awful. They are. I have invasive dreams all the time. Oh my gosh. I can't talk about that. Yeah, it doesn't mean to drink only on weekends or on special occasions. You're right. It'll affect if you're messed up right here. Hey, anybody out there listening, if you're a little fucked up here, drinking's not going to help. It's going to make your shit worse. Okay? Okay? Like Robbie does. Get a sponsor meeting. Yep. The personality disorder. Meds aren't useful for that. Yeah. I heard that before. Um, that BPD doesn't have any medication to help. It's mostly therapy that is helpful. You ruined your own joke. Sandy's laughing. I'm sorry I'm so slow, you guys. She has no life skills. Yeah. My house is always a fucking mess, man. But I have 2 fucking kids. The second I clean it, the very second that I clean my house, these little tornadoes come running downstairs and mess it all up again. But I love it. It's okay. I think Buddy's awake. I can't tell. I have to go upstairs and find out. I've been on here for too long. I've been on here for an hour. Over an hour. I'm going. Amber says put the coloring books away and grow up. Yeah. Well, coloring is a very good form of therapy. Actually, I enjoy doing arts and crafts with my kids quite a bit. And it helps me to kind of like focus on something else. Like how I talk about makeup therapy. Like you're refocusing, redirecting your energy to something else. And so it is helpful, but you got to do the dirty work, the hard work first before you can start to color. The real deep seated fucking the shit that's gonna, you know, open up some wounds. And it's hard. It's not easy, man. I'm doing EMDR right now and fucking it's not easy. Okay. My past few sessions with my therapist, was like a roller coaster. I felt like I was on emotional hangover, you know? But I need it to get better. That's all I got. I'll go. I love you. Stay positive, even though it's really fucking hard sometimes. And I will catch up with you guys when I can, and I don't know when that will be. Yeah, no, I know. I'm kidding. I'm joking with you too. At least she's not putting stickers on the wall. Oh my God, you guys. Yeah. Well, I'm pretty good with limitations, I feel. It's something that I've had to work on though. Who's the end? I love you, Sandy. Thank you for being here. And everybody that came in and like super chatted and talked to me, it helped out a lot. I feel less like depressed about this whole situation. Have a fabulous day. Bye, Two of a Kind. Bye, Lucy, and bye, Em. Yeah, I know. Everybody's limitations are different. That's true. Thank you for being here. You always have some insightful shit to say. I appreciate you. Bye, guys. I'll talk to you soon, hopefully.